as I look at this language, reconstructing the existing swimming pool means a new pool in its current location. And I may be wrong about that, but if that's the case, then I hope that we can find a way to be able to say that to the voters who are still confused about whether or not that would be in the current location and whether or not it would be a new pool.
I've never seen a way to write anything that anybody can understand. When I first looked at it, I mean, I believe you now after listening to you, and when I looked at it, I thought, this is logical, but, and I understand it a lot more, because this is one of the things we're running to with the park board tax, and a lot of people don't understand, and I've even tried to tell them that the park board tax is capital. And I can see by the wording that this allows us to be able to use it and not build new and then figure out, like I said, park board, everybody thinks they're paying for the parks, and they're not. They're paying their taxes to the city. The city takes care of the parks. The parks build the stuff. I understand the wording of it now. Sunset, I kind of understand that now a little more too. I think the sunset might have looked better. But like I said, when you read this, and it says reconstructing the existing pool, when you first read it, you think, well, we're just going to pass the pool, and that's all there is to it. But like I said, I can see where that, but it does says provide a new aquatic center. The next thing is as Bill says, there's going to have to be some informational meetings, there's going to have to be some education, and no matter what is decided on this, that 10 years from now, all this can be thrown out, and the new council, as you said, can decide what is their priorities at the time. I mean, we're in the problem like everybody else. If we want the quality of life, we're going to have to figure out how to pay for it. Our budgets are stretched to a breaking point now. So we have to decide just the pool. We can't afford to build a pool at $3.5 million. We would have to float just a bond for that, and then back to the same thing as been said. Once you bond it, and that's what you vote on it as, that's what you're going to get, and you still got to figure out how to maintain it 20, 30 years down the road. So I wasn't sure. I mean, I understand, and I still say that the sunset clause probably should have been added to it. It's a little late for that now. And as like I said, it can always be repeated. So that's my 2 cents.
I think the intent on going ahead and leaving the tax on not having a sunset was, it was really the right way to, the thought behind it was it's the right way to really set it up. There's always going to be the need for economic development. There's always going to be, schools have lifespans. And so are we committed in this community to making sure that there's a way to replace it whenever that pool would need replaced? There's always going to be the need for parks. If we're going to have a quality community, there's always going to be the need for these things. And as Councilman Jack pointed out, if the citizens down the road decide that now this money's being squandered, they can always put it on the ballot to repeat it. But this is trying to set it up in a way that addresses as broad of a base of needs as possible in the best way possible. We're addressing livability, economic development, quality of life. I don't think that we can depend on the federal government to provide grants and take care of us. It's our responsibility to take care of us. If we want to have a high quality community, it's up to us. So that is my take on it. As far as pool location, I've heard nothing other than rec park. Now, it may be a thing, maybe the architects, I don't know, are talking about moving it 200 feet or something like that because the soil is better or whatever, but it's, my understanding is rec park. I mean, that's what they did. The previous pool was probably 2 200 feet away from where the current pool is. But I don't think, to my knowledge, nobody's talking about moving anywhere outside of Red Park. So, are there any other questions or comments?
I can't imagine a future city council, if this were to pass and we were able to do a really good job, a better job of economic development than what we're currently able to do, I can't imagine a future city council that would not repeal that sales tax if we didn't need it. If we were to really develop economically, and we're bringing in enough tax revenue anyway, I can't imagine a future council would want to continue an unnecessary sales tax. So I guess the question for me is, are we ready at this point to trust the voters of Camden to make an informed decision? And are we willing to commit to provide whatever information they need in order to make that informed decision?
Any other questions or comments? Okay. Let's proceed to vote. All those in favor of